음. 음.
absolutely.
Isn't that same an improbable friendship, Tom Green and Dice? Yes.
Hello, how are you? Oh goodness, what do we have over here? There we go. Hello, hello, hello! Oh, there's me. This music might be too chaotic. Here I am! Let me get chat more center. I feel like I'm looking way off. An oddly social recovery. Ooh, look, puppy. Hi, Nibiru! Hi, Miss Deezy, nice to see you. Hi, Lumpy, very nice to see you. 1 second, and I'm gonna pick an audio that's like slightly less chaotic, because this is... I can't think. Let's go. Let's go. Let's try this one. We're trying out some new music today. How's everybody's day? How's everybody, Happy Friday. It's the end of the week. We made it. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah. That's a good one for movement. You're even talking to people every day. Well, good job, Lumpy. So I think I read your toe is actually broken. That's rough. Did they say like how long you have to be? Are you like sitting? Are you like required to sit all the time, or what are the rules of this? Do they splint it, or what do they do?
Jiggle physics are now in GTA 6. This is groundbreaking news for gooners and the unemployed, but why? You see, it's not the water physics. It's not...
I'm gonna turn that down for while we're in this scene. They only gave you 1 week of office work. You also said earlier, a typical vacation for me has many days of near total isolation. I see, okay. Are you talking to people in like real life or on Twitch? I know you've been streaming, doing a lot of streaming while you've been laid up. Nibiru says, good, still in the office for another hour. Okay. Well, I hope that hour goes smoothly. And that your commute home, I hope your commute home is an easy one. I know that's a whole big thing too. Lumpy says, so I extended my vacation, will evaluate Thursday morning. Just RL, oh okay, just RL, am ever online, right. Like your GF. Like you're seeing your GF a lot. Muffin, right? Well, that's nice. Is she's staying at your place right now? I know you guys live pretty far away from each other. Yeah, Lumpy, when you work, don't you have to be like on your feet near constantly? That seems... Oh, Muffin lives online. Right, I see. So you also live online. Oh my god. I always like to believe that I'm a fast typer, but it's really like I think I would be hard pressed to break 50 words a minute actually. I don't know what it is. I just can't quite get there. If I know what I'm typing, I can do faster, like, but the typing tests, you know, it's always like, here's this random paragraph or whatever. So I think I type faster than typing tests say I do, but maybe I'm also just deluding myself. I don't know why I need to think that I'm a quick typer. Hi, Lena, welcome in. We're just checking in on how our days or our weeks went. She types 100 words a minute. Yes, hence me not sure when I'll really be able to go back. Yeah. You don't have like a full foot cast or anything, right? Oh, it's just your pinky toe, right? I say just as though it's like that's a balancing, like a pretty heavy balancing toe anyway. So, that said, there's daily improvement. Okay, that's good. That's scary. A tumble down the stairs can be really, really, really scary. So I'm glad that you're healing up. Nibiru says, I'm an unbelievably fast typer. I wish. I am jealous. I'm jealous of you all. Somehow, if I'm ranting, I think I might be able to hit 120 words per minute, says Ms. DZ. Yeah, I could see that. The brain just starts going, and then you're just on a tear. I think for me, it's like whenever I start going fast, then I just like drop words out. Like words just start disappearing. So it'll happen to me in Twitch chats a lot, where like I'll be like trying to type really fast, like, and then I hit send, and then I realize like it's almost utter nonsense because like 3 important words are missing, and then streamer has to like sit there and like puzzle together like. So if you ever notice me doing that in your chat, My apologies. I get angry. I get angry and then I look up and I'm so impressed. Lumpy says Muffin sends me 200 to 300 messenger texts per day. That's a lot of messages. I don't know if I could handle that many messages from somebody, even if I really liked them. That's probably too much, but yo, Slim, welcome on in. We're checking in on how our days, our weeks were. If you have a highlight for your from your day or a low light from your week that you want to share and have us hold with you, we're happy to. We're happy to hear how you're doing. Also, does anybody have any fun weekend plans? We're on the weekend's doorstep. Any fun activities? Are you meeting up with anybody? I'm very food motivated, so like, you got any food plans that you can share? I think I'll be cooking some stuff this weekend. I'll talk about that in a little bit. DZ says, I am being hyperbolic. I have no idea how fast I am. Yeah. Ms. DZ, you might be doing what I do, where I think I'm really fast, but and then I don't believe the measurements when they tell me I'm slow. Nibiru says, I know my friend slipped down his front steps last year and snapped his foot in between the slats of ugh, that hurts. That sounds painful. I hope they're all right. I hope that healed up all right. That sounds almost like a snowboard accident or something. Ooh. Hey, if it gets the point across, it counts. Oh, yeah. Communication is communication. Lumpy says, but it's okay. She's funny as heck. After 10 years, our relationship is better than ever. I didn't realize it was 10 years. Good job, you guys. That's no joke. 10 years is that's a long time. She said she wants to spend more time with me. Aww, that's very nice. That's very nice. Suvi, hello, welcome on in, and thank you. Volty, hello. How are your weeks? How's your day? Nibiru says, I am going to a soiree after work. Ooh, that sounds mighty fun. I like the idea of a soiree. It sounds so fancy. Is it indeed a very fancy party? Or, am I interpreting soiree correctly? Am I saying soiree correctly? Suvi, it's very good to see you. Slim says, yes, I realized I'm old now. I was doing squats and my left knee started to give out. And then I spent the day comparing knee braces. Slim, I am right there with you, buddy. Luckily, my hip is starting to get better, but it is like, I feel like if this injury happened in my 20s or something, I would be flying already again. But yeah, still improvement every day. So I hope your knee starts to feel better. Hopefully you're able to rest it up. And I hope you find a good knee brace. I tried to find some knee braces for a while and I didn't like anything that I got. They didn't like, I was only using it for like walking and running, so not like moving heavy weight or anything. So I think I sort of fixed things with fixing my gait, because I think the way I was walking was actually hurting my knees. A lot of overextending or something. Volt says meowdy partner. I wish I knew Lumpy for 10 years, right? Same. A lot of dealing with paperwork. Oh, Well, hopefully it's easy paperwork. I hope you're getting close to the end of your day so you can be done with that. Nibiru says it's for work, so I have to dress up and talk to clients. Okay, so not the most fun kind of soiree, but hopefully you're good at that kind of socialization. I know we all have different socializing strengths. That one is not one of mine in particular, but I used to heal like Wolverine. Yeah, I wish. Well, you know, I guess that's like the real that's like the lesson of Wolverine, right? Is it's actually a curse. So maybe we just need to be appreciative for what our bodies do. Bolt asks, are your clients cool at least? Let's hope. Slim says now I'm on the verge of Professor X. Oh goodness. Hopefully not in Professor X's like falling apart stage, right? Like what was it in Logan? His like brain is like shattering the earth. That would be scary. Okay, so some of the clients are cool. That's good. Bolt says my hip is better, but my back is hurting in a different spot. Blah. Sometimes those do move around. Okay, have a good lurk, have a good drive, Volty. Drive safe. Aw, Lumpy giving the flower. The Volt. Very cute. So I set up some like timed little timed messages and timed pings on these things. If you guys have thoughts if they're like coming too soon or too often, I think in this scene I don't want to like compete with try to yell over the audio, so I have it kind of muted for now, but as the stream rolls on, let me know if you guys think any of the chat messages or if these things are popping up too soon, too quickly. My week has been a week. Monday was like super fun. I got to hang out. I was like still groggy from the 24-hour stream, honestly. I think I slept like 16 hours or something. So I was like pretty happy with myself about how much I did get myself to sleep. Hi, Baked! How's it going? We're doing some just chatting before we get into the I keep forgetting the 24-hour thing. I think it's off on all scenes now. We're doing some just chatting before we get into some art and then movement and community games. Let us know how your day and your week went. So then the rest of so I woke up like maybe like 10 on Monday. My friend Andrew wanted to have chilaquiles, so we had a brunch at his house that lasted for I think like 8 hours. So it was a very nice hang. And then the rest of the week has been two of my dogs, Barry and Mabel. Let's see, Mabel is the blonde one right here. They have had diarrhea all week. And so it has been so much poop to clean up, just like so many blankets to wash, so many baths, which they really don't like, but they're very good sports about being bathed. But I'm also like a little bit contamination OCD, so that's been fun. But yeah, other than that, good week. Had very fun stream on Wednesday. It was nice to see you all here. And what this weekend? So tomorrow, my Saturdays are normally anime school at noon. Let's do a shout out for. There's actually several shout outs I want to be doing, but let's start our shout out train with Data SKS. Data runs an anime school as Coach Ulu, and that is always a very fun time. So gonna be doing that, and then in the afternoons, Sturdy Bread stream. Free Jerry. Data SKS used to have a co-host with him named Jerry, a giant seal, the Seal of Justice, and he mysteriously went missing about like 18 months ago, and so we all believe that he has Jerry locked in his basement, even though Data keeps asserting that he has no basement. We know better. In the afternoon, I'll be hanging out with the Sturdy Bread folks for community night. Hopefully we'll get to play some Rocket League. So if anybody wants to catch me tomorrow, I'll be in voice chat on Sturdy Bread stream for part of it. We'll shout him out next. And then I think for foods, anybody who just popped in, I'm a very food motivated person. So please share if you have any good, like if you're going to a restaurant, or if you have any good food plans. I think I'm gonna do some homemade tortillas because I have some good taco filling stuff that I've been saving for when I have tortillas. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and make some tortillas tomorrow. And yeah, finally eat that stuff up. I might make like a queso sauce too. Maybe I'll actually like make some baked chips out of the tortillas. That might be nice. And then what else? Probably do some like food prep stuff for the week. So some tofu, or yeah, probably tofu. I have enough beans in the fridge, enough rice in the fridge. So those are my food ideas for this weekend. I love it when y'all say hi to each other in the chat. It's so cute. So cute. I'm so happy it's the weekend. I can sleep in till Monday when the roofers show up at 6:30. They were here at 6:30 in the morning today, right, Biggs? I remember you mentioning that. Hopefully Thursday you got to sleep in a little bit. How much longer are they going? How long is this process? Nubira says, "Oh no, I'm sorry, my cat has IBD, so I know the struggle." Oh, that's hard. Nibiru, are you able to like find foods that your cat is okay with? Because that's, I can't imagine this being a chronic problem. I can deal with approximately a week of 2 of them. Hi, Useless. Welcome on in. Yes, school. Yeah, Baked and Luna are and Useless are all school members, anime school members. So if you like their vibe, it'll be a fun time over there. Let's go ahead and give Sturdy Bread that shout out. I think it'll let me now. Shout out, Sturdy Bread. Super fun guy, super fun community over there. You've seen... Hi, Brath! Welcome on in. Very good to see you. We need to put your shout-out streamer bot thing together. We sure do. Yeah. I actually did set up, like, another shout-out kind of command so that if I'm, like, backed up on shout-outs to give, I can do like a this thing. So if you noticed me being pinged in your chat, or you being pinged in my chat yesterday, that's what that's from. Everybody should go give Prof a follow right now. As I've said, Prof is the godfather, if he'll accept the title of this stream, because of how much work and just the planning and preparation for my first stream and the 24-hour stream. Just the amount of help is insane. Very good streamer, very cozy streamer. On a partner push too, so we like to help with partner pushes. Useless said, I failed. Oh, here, I think I'm missing some. Yes, Luna, please do finish the comic, the Jerry comic. I feel like we all need that in our lives. Nibiru Truth says, I had tacos for lunch. Yes! I'm such a sucker for the format of a taco. I don't even need to know what was in the taco, but if you want to let me know what was in those tacos, I'll be happy to hear. I have some birria left over that I made like a week and a half ago, so I'm excited. So it's so like peppery and warm, very delicious. Useless says, I failed food prep this week, going to have to make up for it next week. It makes so much of a difference. I notice, like, if I just have things that I can throw together, then I don't end up relying on just like eating trash. Oh, eating all of the processed trash that we have. Baked says Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay, I'm glad it's not like 2 more weeks or something like that. I didn't know how long these roofing projects take. Useless says, hope everyone's having a better one than me. Oh, I'm sorry, Useless. If you want to share anything more about that, you're very welcome to. Shingles next week. Okay, for some reason, when I was reading that earlier, I thought it was like shingles, like the disease. I'm glad I'm putting this together and that it's just shingles on your roof. That's much better than having shingles. Nibiru says, I have to cook her food. Oh, you have to cook your cat's food. That's a commitment. My friend Andrew cooks all of his dog's food, and bless you people for taking care of your animals so well. Luna says, anime school is the only school I'd love. Prof says, teehee. I haven't streamed in a few days since my crash out. Okay. Who is this Prof or Prof character, right? Who could they be? Who could they be? Useless narrator says, I have potato Wi-Fi right now. Luna baked. Oh, it's nice to see you. The peeps on the streets. It is so nice to see the little anime school community in here. I appreciate you guys. My Wi-Fi is named Potato. I can't imagine why, Baked. Do you like potatoes or something? I've never picked that up about you. Luna says that you too, we need an anime school greeting. Yeah, that would be cute if there was a formal anime school. Beets, hazelnut spread, and crackers. Beets, hazelnut spread, and crackers. I feel like this is either things you're eating or a suggestion of a greeting. Hey Dean! Welcome on in, Mr. Wienerman! Good to see you. Everybody, we're gonna give a little shout out to Deanie Weenie here. Very good friend of the channel. Has been a huge support as I've been starting up. Oh, yo, Nixon! Hey, thanks for coming on in. Very good to see you here too. Welcome. We're doing a little bit of just chatting for everybody who has just hopped in here before we move along to doing some art stuff. And then I should really like set up like a little schedule somewhere so that y'all can see the plan for the day. We're gonna do about an hour of art. Sorry, hour and a half of art stuff is the plan. And then the community movement, and then we're also gonna give movement roulette a try. And there's a legitimate roulette table. Let's see if we can peep that roulette table real quick, just as a little bait for everybody. Boop boop boop, that one off, and then is the roulette table underneath me? Nope, not yet. Okay. Oh, it's this. There we go. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. A real roulette table with a real roulette wheel. And you guys can bet. You guys can place bets. So we'll have a little bit of gambling. Dean, have you tried going to the casino? I feel like you haven't thought of that yet. Back here we are. There we go. We have the local Amish guys doing the roof. They're super efficient. Okay. Maybe I need to find some Amish people for my roof. Live in that Amish paradise. There's that prof guy. Dean says, did someone say crackers? I'm a huge cracker fan too. Crackers and cheese. I accidentally turn that into dinner a little bit too frequently, honestly. Yeah, just a little too frequently. Baked says, I got high and declared I was a sexy baked potato, and the nickname Tater might have stuck. I also love potatoes. I love that that's the origin of this baked tater tots. That's perfect. Nixon says, how you doing? Doing good. I was telling folks earlier. Oh, hi, Coco! Welcome on in. Coco. I was telling folks earlier, 2 of my dogs, one of which is right here, little Miss Mabel, the blondie, have had diarrhea all week. So that's been my psychic challenge, is doing endless dog washing and endless regular washing. What is it? Clothes washing? Washing machine washing? Washing all of their blankets and stuff. But I think we're through it now. I think everybody is clean at this point. Nibiru says, I bet Dean makes good brats. So Dean is the #1 hot dog influencer on the web, because Dean does make incredible bratwursts and hot dogs. He used to own an actual hot dog shop where I think there was like just a plethora of different hot dogs. Dean, what were like your top 3 favorite, most creative dogs? I bet they were like pretty wild. Luna asks, Rexy, if you were a mythical creature, what would you want to be? Okay, I'm actually super excited about this one. I've got a whole idea in my head about the mythical creature I would be. So I think it would be like alpaca form, so an alpaca base, but like a Pegasus. So I have wings, and I don't know if out-of-the-box Pegasus come with unicorn horns, but a unicorn horn as well. And that, I think, is like the source of my magical power. And so probably at some point in my like lore or one of my arcs, there are poachers that are like coming for my unicorn horn. And yeah, I have to like defend that, build defenses for it. find the strengths that overcome these poachers. Useless says struggle snacks. Granted, a good Granny Smith and a dab of peanut butter is top tier. Okay. So this is probably the beets and crackers was like your weekend food plans, or the last week of foods. If anybody is having some good food this weekend, let me know. I like to salivate over your plans. Nibiru says, I love turtles. You're a great zombie, Jonathan. They're my favorite animal. Oh, yay. Well, the movement screen for a good long time is going to have a turtle. I haven't decided yet if once my hip heals up, if we'll choose another mascot for movement. But right now I'm full on turtle mode. Let's go to the casino. That's one of the sound alerts on Dean's channel. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to Coco as well. Yeah, Coco has been a huge support. Coco is part of the Dent community as well. That's indented is how we know each other. And in her Discord, I got to be Person of the Month last year, and so that was a very nice honor. Hopefully I did it service with only my couple streams, but she has a great community over there. Coco is like #1 yapper. She'll talk your ears off, and also does great kind of like little games. Sometimes is in costumes. Very fun time. So Coco is definitely worth a follow and a look from y'all. Nick says, "Oh no!" I imagine about the diarrhea. Yeah. We're getting through it though. We're getting through it. Prof says, "But how can it be Kevin Turtle when it's..." How can it be Turtle when it's... I could crush a beefer. Yeah, everybody wants hot dogs now. Big says, y'all are making me hungry. Heck yeah. Same. You know, I could really go for, actually, now that we're talking about hot dogs, and I don't have any, so this is kind of a bummer, but I was talking about making that cheese sauce. I could go for a hot dog with nacho cheese on it and just sort of like pretend I am Sonic. That would be actually a lot of fun. Maybe I need to plan a little Sonic marathon for myself and make like some chili cheese dogs. That sounds great. Okay, I need to plan this into my life. Dean says, our craziest one was the junkyard dog. It was bacon wrapped wiener and deep fried. Holy heck. That's going straight for the deep end. Topped with chili, cheese, grilled onions and peppers, pickled jalapenos. Oh my god. Sport peppers, mustard, and my house-made hot sauce. Holy heck. Deep fried, topped with chili, cheese, grilled onions and peppers, jalapenos. That sounds actually really spicy too. This feels like a stupid question. How did you make hot sauce? I mean, I guess it's peppers, right? Like maybe you bake peppers and then blend them, strain them. Is that the process? Lots of vinegar? Was it a vinegar-based one? Nibiru says, Dean, make us some hot dogs. For real. Send us some hot dogs through the screen if you can. Useless says, I was his goods. That way I'll have that dog in me. Got that dog in me. Dean says, but we also had some classics, like a Coney chili dog. Okay, very nice. And a Chicago dog. Little fun fact about me, about Rexler. I originally come from the suburbs of Chicago, so I'm quite familiar with But as a vegetarian, I guess I'm not really familiar with a Chicago dog, but I'm familiar with people being very, taking the Chicago dog very personally, being very serious about it. A lot of wiener jokes on the menu. That sounds like my kind of place. Nixon says, at a place like that in Calgary, I had a hot dog and PB&J and Cap'n Crunch on it. Very nice. Very nice. One eggy being besties with some Korean-style fried chicken tossed in sweet and strong chili sauce. Ooh. With a side of edamame and pickled cabbage on a bed of sticky white rice. This sounds great. That sounds great. 'Twas a good dinner. Very nice. I would kill for a garbage plate right now. Can someone teleport me to Rochester? What's a garbage plate? I presume this is an actual meal and not just literal garbage. Nibiru says, gotta go gassed. Okay. Very nice to see you, Nibiru. I hope you have a good soiree this evening. Hopefully it goes very smoothly with the clients, and they're the nice ones, the cool ones. Dean says, that was like my first subathon. Nick says, I really want to try a traditional Chicago deep dish pizza. Yeah. If you get a chance to go to Chicago, I mean, everybody has their own opinions, but Uno's, I don't know, at least the lore that was told to me, who knows what's real and what's just, made up. But Uno's was like the first Chicago deep dish place, hence it being called Uno's. So that's the one I always recommend to people. I think a lot of people really go for like Luminati's though. I think that's a really common one. I think there's some place that actually like ships deep dish pizzas. I don't know how that works, but it was all blended. I cooked a bunch of onions, sport peppers. I need to look up a sport pepper. Jalapeno and a bunch of apple cider vinegar plus water, various seasonings, Dijon mustard, and a secret ingredient, gochujang. Heck yeah, I love gochujang. For a while I was like just slathering it on everything, all blended up until a consistent texture. Okay, and then you don't need to strain it or anything. It's just, then it's ready to go. I might make some secret Dean's hot sauce for the future. It's always GCJ. What is it? Oh, gochujang. Oh, I figured it out. Gochujang is just so nice. There's like, there's such complexity to it. If anybody hasn't tried gochujang, I bet they sell it in a grocery store near you. Highly recommend. It has like fermented stuff in it. Yeah, just really like robust kind of flavor. Not overly spicy either. Like it gives like a nice kind of mouth warmth, but it's not like it's not assaulting or anything. Bake says 2 hot dogs topped with meat sauce, mustard, onions on macaroni salad and home fries with a side of buttered bread. That sounds awesome. That sounds so good. Dean agrees with me. No, you don't. It's pizza Ganda. I'm totally fine with the school of thought that is like deep dish pizza is just a different thing. Like, I'm fine if people want to say that it's not pizza. It really is kind of more like a pizza lasagna or something. I guess there's not like multiple layers, so it's like a bad comparison, but it's definitely different. It's but I think they have their own places. Baked says you can also get it with hamburgers, cheeseburgers. Okay, this is the garbage plate. That does sound incredible. That sounds incredible. I'll take the vegetarian version of it. No, Nick's, it's good. Trust me, it's good. It's definitely worth eating at some point. And and it's like it's very filling. Like our political parties, New York and Chicago swapped pizza parties. The real good stuff is Chicago thin. Okay. I don't know that I've ever had like the Chicago thin, but I have unkind words to say in response. If I had infinity dollars, I would take you to Pecoids right now. See, Volt understands the deep dish. Volt gets it. I do love a thin crust too. I love all pizza, honestly, but I love the crazy thin crust where it's just like, oh, so crispy. And you can eat like 100 slices of it because it's just so thin with like basil and mozzarella on it. Oh, so good. So good. Dean says sport peppers basically taste like pepperoncini, but the texture is different. It looks more like a serrano. Okay. 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 I think I've seen these. You can get Luminati's shipped frozen. Okay, that's the one. I had no idea that's how Luminati's was spelled. I thought it was a single word. Prof says, a boss of mine grew up in Chicago in the 40s and 50s and had a pizza oven and made me as close to a real Chicago pizza as exists today, and nothing will ever come close. Oh man. One of these days, it's my dream to have like a proper pizza oven. They just come out so like a wood-fired pizza oven. Oh my god, that would go crazy. Don't tell anyone I like Detroit-style pizza. Get out. Get out of here. It's not allowed. Get out. No, I also I'm an equal opportunity pizza, so I'll enjoy some Detroit pizza. Yeah, gochujang is like surprisingly hearty. Yeah, gochujang pizza win. Let's go. Let's do that. There's an all-out battle between Prof and Volt going on. Just come to LA. Oh yeah. You West Coasters get pretty crazy with pizza, don't you? I can get Korean BBQ pizza delivered in sub 30 minutes. I'm a DM you. Chicago thin doesn't really exist anymore. Okay, that's probably why. I haven't had it. LA pizza is far and away the best pizza, but chumps will disagree. All right. So we're at 5 o'clock. Thank you guys for sharing your weeks and your days, and most importantly, your food with me. This has been nice to sort of covet all of these food concepts. Oh no, I guess I'm not gonna put on my little pirate thing now. I'll put it up in a second. We are gonna switch over to art now. We missed our dailies because we were so caught up yapping, but that's okay. Y'all know I'm not that good at the dailies, so we'll have more of those on Monday. Okay, I'm gonna switch us over to the art scene, and then I have to get my laptop plugged in, and I have to make sure it'll show up over here. I have to make sure that there's nothing on it that y'all can't see. So I'm gonna put y'all on the art screen, art loading screen for just a quick moment. And I'll leave y'all with some little videos from the feed. We haven't done an absurd in a little bit. Let me get the audio for it back up. Where is it? There we are. Okay. Okay. I'll see you guys in just a couple minutes.
I feel fear. for the last time.